Okay, guys, dividing polynomials. I really need you to think back to 5th grade math when you had long division. Okay? What's a good number we can divide? We'll just go with like 1,000 divided by 3. Okay? How many times does 3 go into 1? No, it doesn't. Does 3 go into 10? Yes, it goes in 3 times. So, we know 10 divided by 3 is 3 point something. Okay? So, what we're going to do here, 3 times 3 is 9. And then remember, you subtract here. So, this is going to be 1. 10 minus 9 is 1, and then you drop down the 0. Because 1 does not go into 3, so you got to have another digit. Then 3 goes into 10. Oh, again, 3 times. So then 3 times 3 is 9. And you're subtracting here. And then last time, 3 goes into 10 3 times. This is our remainder. So my answer is 333 and then 1 over 3. Because if you were to type this in on a calculator, wouldn't that be 333.3 repeating, which 1/3 is 0.3 repeating. Okay, so this is what you did in 5th grade math. It was 333 and 1/3. We're going to be doing the same thing today, but with polynomials. So bear with me. First off, how many times does 2x go into 6x squared? You're taking 6x squared divided by 2x. 6 divided by 2 is 3. X squared divided by x is just x. Line it up. This 3x needs to go above the 7x. And then we multiply. 2x times 3 is 6x squared. 1 times 3 is 3x. And then you subtract. Okay, remember, you're subtracting here. This will cancel. 7x minus 3x is 4x. And then you drop down this term. Then 4x divided by, again, we're dividing by 2x, is 2. So then the 2 goes up here. And then we multiply. No, maybe I'll change colors. So then we take 2x times 2. That's where 4x comes from. 1 times 2. And then you subtract. Remainder is 0. So the answer is 3x plus 2. Okay, the next one, we're going to write it out in the long division thing again. Okay, start with how many times can 10x cubed be divided by 10x? Which is x squared. Line it up over the other x squared. And then you subtract. Negative 75x squared minus a negative 5x. That's going to become addition. So it's going to become negative 70x squared. And guys, slow down and take your time with these because it's really easy to make a mistake right here with the subtracting. Okay, then negative 70x squared divided by 10x equals negative 7x. That's going to go up here. And then we multiply. Don't forget, negative 5 times negative 7x. would be 35x. So then this would cancel, just like that canceled. 105x minus 35x would be 70x. And then we'll drop down the negative 35. I'm going to change colors again. So 70x divided by 10x would be 7. So then we put plus 7 up here. And then we multiply. And don't forget you're subtracting, and all of it's going to cancel. So my answer is x squared minus 7x. Well, let me put it in black. That would look a little nicer. Okay, again, we're doing more of these. 7x squared minus 46x squared plus 80x minus 32 divided by 7x minus 4. Okay, how many times can we divide 7x squared by 7x, which would just be x. X times 7x is 7x squared. Negative 4 times x is negative 4x. This would become negative 42. It's supposed to be a cubed. Yeah, that's supposed to be a cubed. So make sure you fix that on your paper. That's supposed to be a cubed there. Not bad. Okay, so make sure you know you're subtracting there. That's going to goof you up. And then negative 42x squared divided by 7x is negative 6x. We put a negative 6x there. And then we multiply. Multiply negative 4 times negative 6x. That's positive 24x. Don't forget, long division, you subtract. That cancels. 80x minus 24x would be 56x. Drop down the last term. We'll go for blue now. Then we take 56x divided by 7x, which would be 8. So 8 goes here. And then we multiply. Negative 4 times 8. Okay, everything cancels. There's no remainder, so the answer is just x squared minus 6x plus 8. Okay, hopefully the next one has a remainder, so you know what you're doing. Oh, it does. I think this one does. And we're missing a term. So here's what you do when you're missing a term. You are missing an x term, so you just put a 0 in place there. Then 2x cubed divided by x is 2x. So we put 2x here. Then we multiply. Well, that cancels. How many times is 0 going to x? Well, that's 0. This is a remainder. So what we do is, this is 2x, and I forgot my squared again, that's 2x squared. I gotta slow down. So 2x squared minus 3 over x plus 4. is our answer. So when you have a remainder, you put it over what you divide by. We divide by x plus 4. Okay, last one. Draw your long division. How many times does 6x cubed get divided by 6x? That's x squared times. Put x squared up top. And then we multiply it. And we subtract. First term cancels. Negative 38x squared minus 4x squared. Negative 42x squared. Changing colors. How many times can we take 42x squared divided by 6x? Well, that would be negative 7x times. Put negative 7x up here. And then we multiply. So then, let me make sure I copied the problem right. Yeah, so this would be 54x plus 26. Then we take 54x divided by 6x, and that gives us 9. So we put 9 up here, and then we multiply it out. 6 times 9 is 54. 4 times 9 is 36, and then we subtract. That cancels, and then we're left with negative 10. So then negative 10 over 6x plus 4. So my final answer is this: x squared minus 7x plus 9 minus 10 over 6x plus 4. Now guys, if you end up with a remainder bigger than 10, usually it's a sign you did something wrong. So make sure you double check your math. Okay, slow down.